Hello and welcome to Healing from Within. I hope everyone's having a really good week this week. I just thought that I would share with you about scripting and vision boards. I don't know whether you've ever done that before, but for me, it's been actually a real big key to me changing my life and turning my life around. If you go back through my videos, you will see that I'm just devoted to sharing with you all the different methods and the keys and tools that I've used personally to heal from deep within. So if you're struggling with depression, with brokenness, with hurt, heartache, with suicidal thoughts, with hopelessness, with past traumas and getting over abusive situations, narcissistic abuse, terrible breakup and divorce, physical abuse, mental abuse, sexual abuse, any of these kind of things, then I urge you come on this journey with me, because these are all the things that I've dealt with in my life and I have worked through and have found the way to heal completely. I didn't think that it was possible to heal from depression. If you look at the brain scans of depressed brains, you'll see that it's completely dark and clouded, and it's like an illness has taken over. So I, like you, like so many others, really thought that that was it. When you're stuck like that, when you've had such a mental breakdown that you've lost the capacity to want to live, to even face each day, I felt like that was it then. You're stuck with this illness for the rest of your life, the illness of depression. But I have found that's not true. I found the way to heal and to be free and completely turn my life around. And so I ask you, come on this journey with me. Please subscribe to my channel and help me to grow this channel, just so that I can reach as many people possible who is struggling with any of the things that I've dealt with. Because actually, look at statistics. Look how many people struggle with depression and are stuck on antidepressants and feel like they're broken and there's no way forward. Look at the statistics of the suicidal rates, you know. So I know that it is a big problem, and this is a thing that gets a lot of people. And so I feel like it should help seeing people like me and other people, others like you, who have dealt with it and come out the other side. So we should share our positivity, share our methods and the keys and tools we used to heal, and show it is a possibility. There is a way to heal and to move forward. So please come on this journey with me. Please subscribe and please share it with anyone you know who is struggling with depression and brokenness. So go back through my videos. You'll see the different traumatic situations that's happened in my own life, and you'll see the methods I used to heal, the steps that I took, the things that I've done to heal, which is many things, a list of things. I even put a little book together with the first 9 things I did, which things that I need to do every day and repeat all the time to completely heal and break free and learn to live this amazing, abundant life. But as I said at the beginning, scripting and vision board actually is a big key. Because sometimes when you're depressed, you struggle to say it out loud. You struggle to even see a future. You struggle to be able to do affirmations of yourself, or even dare to believe and dare to dream of dreams that you could have something amazing. I've shared with you that I've suffered homelessness in my life and poverty to the point that I didn't know how I was going to get food, and putting scraps of food together just to make meals, and scripting and vision boards and writing affirmations down, writing things on post-it notes, actually starts you off to be able to say them and to be able to see a vision and to see a future. So for me, I wrote a vision board. And I did this vision board and I put little pictures on it, and I wrote these dates that I wanted these things, or I just wrote things I would love to have in my life. Like everything on there seemed a little bit out my reach, far-fetched, because at that point I had no home. I had no money in the bank, nothing of my own at all, no car, no, absolutely no, nothing. But I wrote it anyway because as I've been on this journey, I shared with you, there's a lot of different podcasters that I follow, and I listen to a few inspirational videos here on YouTube. And one day I watched one by a young lady called Life by Lucy. And she was talking about scripting and vision board. I was like, okay, I'm going to do it for fun. So I made this big vision board. Actually, this is my new one. It's not anywhere near as elaborate as that one. Because it was a big pink card, and I even made it all glittery and fancy, and I wrote on there things that I wanted: a car, a bank account with so much in it, a house, even a camper, and just lots of different things I wrote on there. And everything but one thing came true. Now, don't ask me why that one thing hasn't yet, but I've got people in my life who are helping make that happen, which is, you know, almost there. It was a biggie, but I guess it was no bigger than the other things, because a house is big, you know, a car is big, all these other things, which all came true on that board. And it wasn't till one day that I just looked at it and I realized this was from 2 years ago, and everything came true like that same year I wrote it. And so I was like, what? Wow. Yeah, everything came true that I had on my board. And every day I looked at this board, so I didn't just put it there, I put it all in glittery and made it look fancy so that it would be attractive to me. So I kept looking at it all the time, and around it I had post-it notes with my affirmations on it, with like things to speak over myself, like, you know, I am prosperous, I am beautiful inside and out, I am abundant, I am small, I am prosperous, you know, all these different affirmations, because I was struggling to say them, struggling to look in the mirror and say them. Like everybody says, look in the mirror and say these things over yourself. I couldn't do it for a long time. So I put them on the post-it notes around it and stuck them on the wall. And, you know, I just wrote all these things down, and they all came to pass. All except that one. So I've been updating it every year, like since then. That was a couple of years ago, and so I keep doing it, and it seems like everything on them vision boards keep coming true. Everything except that one thing hasn't come yet. But now things that in my path have come along which will make it happen, which I didn't have before. I guess I needed to manifest that first. I wasn't quite sure. I wasn't even sure about law of attraction. Wasn't sure about manifestations. I've been learning since then by watching Master Sri Kashner and watching Lewis Howes and different people, and you know, I've learned a lot about law of attraction. I've learned a lot about these things. There is a guy, I'm trying to remember his name, that I just stumbled across. It come up on my feed. So I was watching, you know, a couple of times. And he was talking about how to make these things happen in your life, to make prosperity, to make what you want in life to come true, you have to live it as if it's already there. And I'm like, how do you do that? How do you pretend you're already rich and wealthy? Or how do you pretend you're already got the relationship you want when it's not there? How do you pretend that you've got this great health when the doctor's saying you're sick, you know? So I was like, okay, how am I going to do this, you know? And he kind of said, you know, how it's perspective. This is what got me. He said it was perspective. Like, you know, instead of getting down because you're always eating chicken because that's all you have is some chicken in the fridge, but you've got nothing else so you're getting sick of it. But instead of saying that, saying, I am wealthy and rich, and thank you for this chicken, because there's people out there who don't have any. Before I couldn't kind of grasp that, but you know, something inside just told me, yeah, it's my perspective. Even if the bank account might say there's nothing in it, but I every day look at my surroundings and we're like, wow, I'm so wealthy. Look at me. Look at here. Look at where I am, you know. And every time you're putting this food together, that because you've only got a few things in your fridge, you put it together and say, wow, look at this feast I'm making. There's children in this world who don't have this. Is people in this world who don't have just these scraps of food. Look at me, you know. And so I've been doing that a lot lately, you know. I've told you lots of times that I love to go watch the sunrise in the morning on the beach. It gives me just such an inspiration for the day, because it's beautiful, beautiful painting in the sky. You get to watch this new day birth. And as the new day births, this excitement comes over me, like anything can happen today. This is an amazing day. You know, what's going to be in store for me today? Because I'm watching this beauty. I'm watching the birds fly. I'm watching the little crabs come up, and the little birds feed in, you know, and like, I'm just watching this nature, this beauty, you know. I'm watching the sky. I'm seeing the surfers out there just loving it and just enjoying their time, you know, riding them waves and just watching everybody just experience life, watching the boats going by and just the life. And it inspires me for the day, you know, always sets me off for a great day. So I try and do it whenever I can. Just, you know, because obviously sometimes there's things you have to do that time of the day if you get up that early, you know. Sometimes kids you got to look after and you can't drag them down there, but on the beach. But you know what? I just try my hardest to do that as much as I can. So I love to take videos and pictures, you know, and just see the world in the lens of a camera. It helps me to have a narrow view and a perspective. So, you know, I do that. And so when I'm walking down there, I'm like, wow, look how wealthy I am. I get to walk the beach. Look how wealthy where I am. I get to see the sunrise. And I'm constantly telling myself and feeling, because it's about feeling. That's the problem is, for me, the problem is like, I might try and say these things out loud, like, you know, look in the mirror and say the affirmations or speak out or gratitude for the day. Might say them, but do I feel them? And the feeling is the vibration around you, you know. Look at, I mean, law of attraction is definitely real. You manifest what you're feeling, definitely. I've watched it in my own life over and over again, and if you think about it, you'll see that you've seen it in your own life, where you manifest how you're feeling. You manifest more doom and gloom when you feel doom and gloom. When you're feeling bad about life, you're dreading the day will go bad. When you're thinking to yourself, I only attract bad dudes in my life. That's all you'll attract. Whatever you think about and you feel, you attract. It's like gravity, it pulls it in. And so, you know, I had to start feeling these things that I was writing on my vision boards and scripting. So I started writing down, like on a journal, writing down everything I wanted to attract in my life. And as if I got it, I am grateful I already have my house. You know, I am grateful that I live here. And that was on my first vision board, is living at the beach, because I didn't live at the beach then. And when I first wrote that, I didn't live at the beach. But then I ended up at the beach, you know. So don't ask me how. There's a story behind that one, but I'm not going to share it right now. But I ended up actually moving and living at the beach. So, you know, the things I wrote down, things I had in front of me all the time, is feeling them. So now I'm really learning this feeling of being wealthy and abundance, because it's not all money. It's where you live, whether you love life, whether you're doing a job you love. Like, so many people are stuck in jobs they absolutely hate. They dread going every day. They dread it. And I can't think of anything worse, actually. If you dread going every day, then what are you going to attract? Terrible day, because you've dreaded the day. What are you going to attract? Negative people. People who gossip and backbite, and catty people, and people who you don't feel comfortable being around. People who actually just make your day worse, you know. And I feel like that's the thing. We need to do things we love in life, but it's not always easy, is it? But I've started this thing where I feel it, like, and it's perspective. So when I'm putting meals together, like, because if money is not there to go to the store, like, I'm like, wow, look at this food. I'm so grateful I get to put this food together today, you know. I'm so blessed. There's people out there who don't have anything, and I am so blessed. I'm rich and wealthy. I've got all this food, you know, and it's perspective. So if you want to heal from anything, any kind of trauma, any kind of hopelessness, loss, lonely, poverty, if you want to change your relationship because you're in a bad relationship, or if you want to manifest an amazing relationship, or you want to manifest a home like I did, you want to manifest a car like I did, if you want to manifest some money in your bank, if you want to manifest anything really, you know, good health, a new job, a career, a business, whatever it is, you have to feel it like you've already got it. And I found that a big challenge, to feel like I got it when reality showed me that I didn't. But to feel like I got it. And they talk about a law of attraction being like the law of assumption like you've already got it. It's like playing a make-believe game, like you've got it already. And that was a challenge for me, you know, playing make-believe, you know, pretending I already had it. But actually, for me now, I realize that it's not actually just pretending that I got it. It's real, because when I look at the sunrise and I look at the birds, the sky, and the beautiful nature, and I get to walk with my feet in the sand, and I get to walk in the mountains. I lived in the mountains for a long time, and when I get to do these things, I look around, wow, I'm rich. When I see I'm free to do this, like I'm not in a country where I'm bound, you know, I'm free to do this. When I realize that I can, you know, I'm free to just start my own business and to just step out and try new things, which I'm always trying new things. I'm one of them people who give anything a go and just try it. What have I got to lose? So you know what? I'm in a country where I'm free to do what I want, free to live this life, free to walk the beach, free to enjoy nature. There's so much beauty around me, and I'm so blessed. So you know what, sometimes it's easy to kind of look at the bank and think, oh, how am I going to go grocery shop? And then you get down, and then the negativity and the hard times, and then your brain is starting to be negative, and you attract more negativity, and you have a terrible evening. What is your negativity changed? Because it didn't change anything for me. You know, when I looked at the fridge and thought, there's no food in there, and got downer and downer and downer, it didn't change anything. So perspective. Now, now with everything, even with that, when I was struggling, and I started to be like, okay, you know, this bit of food there in this cupboard, and this tin here, and this bit, there's a loaf of bread here, or whatever I could see in the cupboards, and I put it together, and I'm like, I'm so abundant. Because there's people in this world who don't even have this. There's people on the streets that I see all the time, and Yeah, I struggle with it not breaking me. I struggle, especially if I can, when I can go down there and take all this water and some apples and bananas and snacks and stuff down to the homeless. I love it. But there's been times that I can't. So, and it's broke me. But now I'm like, it's perspective in everything. I'm like, you know what? I'm not like that, sitting on the street trying to find some food. I've got this I can put together, and look at me, I'm rich, I'm wealthy. And the more you feel that vibration of the wealth and the abundance, and your aura and your energy becomes good and positive, the more positive stuff comes into your life, the more opportunities just fall into your lap. I promise. It's like things just start happening, like opportunities, new job opportunity, new business, some money falls into your lap, you know, different things start to happen, good things. They come from nowhere. Listen, I promise, because I'm living proof, they come from nowhere. Like things just fall into place as you get positive and your vibration gets absolutely ecstatic. Like live it like it's already happening, like feel it, like feel the energy, the positivity. So that's what I want to share with you today. Like, you know, the negative thinking and the looking at circumstances and letting yourself just be negative and down, and the aura around you being down is you nothing changes, and it gets worse actually, because you keep attracting worse. But you know what? So it's like, if you need to fake it till you make it, play make believe, pretend you got it, pretend, but all the time, not up and down, which I used to be like that. Like sometimes I do good in it, sometimes I do bad. One minute, even a few times through the day, I'll be up and down, because 1 minute I'll be like, yeah, I got this, I can do this. Then like maybe I'd look at my bank account, or I'd look at the fridge, and I'd be like, what am I gonna do? And then you get all down. And in the same way is what I've done to retrain my brain to be healed from trauma, from past, from horrible situations. Go back through my videos, you'll see. But today I wanted to share about, like, actually, you know, changing your destiny, changing your life, your future through scripting, through manifestation, through vision board, through the post-it notes, through the feeling and the vibration, and faking it till you make it if you have to. But for me, it was more like a shift in my perspective shift of, like, you know, not feeling like I'm poor just because there's nothing in the fridge, and there's a couple of things in the cupboards but don't even go together, but I just put it together. But looking at it in a different light, like, wow, I'm so rich I got to do this today. I'm so rich that I got to put these foods together, because you know what, there's people who don't have, and I got to do it. And there's people who don't have a home, and I got a home now, you know. And so, you know, it was perspective shift for me. And so, you know, walking in nature obviously does that for me. And walking on the beach in the mornings, watching that sun, that beautiful picture of a new day, a birth of the day, like, and just feeling that gratitude and feeling like, yeah, and seeing that, wow, I am rich, I am wealthy, I am abundant, I have got purpose, my life has meaning, because I've changed my perspective. And I promise you, if you do that about everything you want in your life, you will see it fall into place. You'll see new opportunities come. You'll see good people coming into your life. You'll attract nice guys, nice women. You will attract the best of everything, new job opportunities, money, wealth, abundance. You will attract it all because you already believe it. And so for me, it was a big perspective shift. I don't know about you. If you've got different methods, please share them with me. because I'm always about evolving and creating and making my life better. And anything that I hear, what works for, I try it, works for me, I share it on here, and I share with you through my videos ups and downs, highs and lows, even times that I've been tripped up in my journey, just so that I can share with you that it's real. The journey is real, but the more I'm learning about this being a human game and I'm learning to win it, the more I realize it's about your energy field, and it's about your mindset. Your mindset is a big, massive key. It's the thing that changes everything. And so for me, I've just done this perspective change in every area, and I've found it's completely changed my life. And so if you got anything from my video today, please give me a thumbs up. It's nice to know that actually it makes a difference in anyone's life, you know, because I just want to share this journey with you and just show you that it's possible to heal and to change. So please come on this journey with me. And so until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye.